Hello viewers and welcome back to an episode of Kings of Scotland with me, Bearlenation. You join me for today's games as we take on Inverness Caledonian Thistle in the SPL and we face Celtic in the 5th round of the Scottish Cup as we look to progress once again in this competition and look to retain the silverware. The January transfer has now slammed shut. We have got another face in the building. Roll the intro and we will see the new signing. And here they are then viewers, the new signing is Radeon Brewster. He's coming on loan from Liverpool until the end of the season. With Ramirez going and Morelos' injury, as I said in yesterday's episode, we did need another player in that position just to give us that extra little bit of depth to see us through to the end of the season. And I said that we put a loan offer in and Radeon is the man that has filled the void. He's already started 2 games and he's already got 2 goals to his name and an assist. Currently averaging 8.35. He's had a wonderful start to his career here at Rangers and let's hope it continues throughout the rest of the season. Welcome Radeon. Since we last met viewers, we've played 3 and won 3 again. We beat Aberdeen 2-0 as Goldson and Kent scored. We followed that with a 4-2 victory against Hearts where Kennedy scored, Brewster picked up 1, Kent and Dela Cruz rounded off the scoring. Then we beat Motherwell 5-0 in the last game where Tavernier got a brace, Brewster got another one, Kent again got a goal to his name, and Eza also picked up a goal for his first in a while. So it's going swimmingly at the moment and we are currently second in the league, still a point behind Celtic with a game in hand. Let's have a look at the starting 11. Tavernier is suspended for today's game so he will miss out, so the starting 11 for today is the Bus in goal, Maxwell at left back once again, Katic and Goldson in the centre with Conte at right back, Lucas in the middle alongside Dela Cruz, with Kent on the left, Rowan on the right, and Kennedy's in behind Brewster, who is leading the line today. Ezo's not had the best of times lately, so he is going to miss out unfortunately for Brewster, and I'm hoping he can put in another strong performance for us. Looking for a strong performance today from the boys. This looks like a very defensive formation that Inverness are putting up against us with 5 in the midfield. It might be difficult for us to break down to start with, but I think once we get into our rhythm as usual and get going, we will be able to break it down. Tell the boys, as always, we've got the faith. Or in fact, we'll tell them we want a performance out of them. We don't want to rest on our laurels after I think we've won about 17 in a row, something like that now, which is an unbelievable amount of games to win. As we have kicked off here at Ibrox. Keep our eye on that Celtic game as well, viewers, where they are facing St Johnstone, the team that we have beaten. Our goal difference at the moment is plus 63 and Celtic's is plus 59. They've scored 61 goals and at the moment we've got 77. An unbelievable amount of goals from this team this season once again, and it's a very lovely sign to have in this team. Conte on this right hand side now finds a deep ball to Dela Cruz, who turns into Kent, who's been performing a lot better lately. Maxwell on the left, and he just gets his cross blocked. But Katic picks it up, who has had a lot of interest in him in January, fended off a lot of big teams for him to stay here at Ibrox. As Roland, with his 5th of the season, finds at the back of the net after just 22 minutes. And we are 1-0 up against Inverness. And good ball in by Maxwell as well here on that left. Good cross whipped in and Rowan gets in front of his man to put it straight past the goalkeeper. 22 minutes in, the Ibrox faithful go crazy behind that goal and we are now 1-0 up. Dela Cruz with a corner now. Brewster's there and it's just headed away. Kent into Dela Cruz and Kent just playing between themselves. Dela Cruz, oh, and he's unlucky not to score there. The keeper got fingertips to it and turned it onto the post. Kent with the ball in from the right. Katic is there and it's straight at the goalkeeper. We've seen that partnership work on so many occasions as Kai Kennedy has picked up an injury here, potential knee injury. Hopefully that will not be a serious injury because we could really do without losing Kai Kennedy as well. We'll bring Stephen Kelly on in that position. He's been performing really well again lately. He's had such a good breakout season for us this year as Kelly. Dela Cruz looks to bring it forward now into Lucas. What can he do? Finds Roland on the right, who finds Conte ahead of him on the overlap. Back to Lucas, Kelly, and it's straight at the defender who's blocked it, and we have got the corner now. Kent will get the ball in from the right hand side. Poor ball in, and it's headed away. No one in the middle there, and Inverness make that look easy. 10 minutes to go before half time. We've restricted Inverness to no shots at the moment. which is always good to see. Lucas out to Conte on this right. Everything's coming down this right hand side today at the moment. Conte finds Brewster, who just can't get the shot off, and it is defended once again by Inverness. We're looking interested after their feedback, so hopefully that will continue. Half time now, 22 shots, 7 on target. Would like to see a higher ratio of shots on target. Tell the boys we're not happy out there, because we should have put this game to bed, really, viewers. That's the only way to look at this game. Should be to bed, and especially after just 7 shots on target from 23 is not a good turnaround. As Inverness are in behind here, but we've managed to just defend it. Although they've held onto the ball in the attacking third of the field now, they look to break forward. Can we clear the lines? And it's a great save by the bus there to turn it round for a corner kick to Inverness. Need to carry on winning here to put the pressure on Celtic, and that's a poor corner from them there that's gone over everyone. As Celtic are now winning 2-0, we just need to concentrate on what we are doing though. I tell the boys we want more out of them, demand more, and they'll look focused after that, which is good to see. Brewster getting a 6.4 at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing after his first 2 games. I hope he's not a camera shy striker. 67 minutes gone, we've got a throw in now, which is cleared away, but Gordon mops it up into Dela Cruz. Lucas now, what can he do? Looks for a long ball and can't find Kent, who's picked it up now from the poor header away. Maxwell on this left hand side finds Kent. Can he get the ball in? Dela Cruz, and there it is. He's 15th of the season, and Dela Cruz has found the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the 68th minute. A powerful shot straight past the goalkeeper, who had no chance with it. Maxwell has had a lot of involvement today on that left hand side as well. Lovely effort though there from Dela Cruz to make it 2-0. But Maxwell, he's done alright. We've given him a new contract. We didn't lose him on a free. He's done enough this season to earn that new deal, and I felt like he deserved one. We'll make our first sub of the game. We'll bring Brewster off, who's had a really quiet game. So we'll bring Erza on, see if he can have an impact. We'll make our final substitution as well. I think we'll bring Lucas off, and we'll bring Stevie Mallon on, a player that we've not seen for a while this season. May have to be shipped out in the summer, as he's not really having the impact he did in the first 2 seasons here at Ibrox, but nevertheless he is still a good option on the bench. As there's a late highlight here, 87 minutes gone. Maxwell into Mallon. Dela Cruz looks to break forward, finds Erza, finds Kent on this left hand side. Can he break forward? Why would you shoot from there? He's a tight angle, and he's chose to shoot near enough on the bar, and it's rattled off the post and gone out for a goal kick. Why would you not pull the ball back there? Rolling on the right now with a poor ball in that's again cleared away by Inverness, who come forward here, and a great save by the bus on the line, who I thought there was a defensive mix up there, just didn't seem to get the ball away, but he's managed to save the ball off the line. And a good 3 points there, viewers. 2-0 the final result. 40 shots and 13 on target with 71% possession. We have absolutely dominated that game. Tell the boys we are very pleased, and that will give us lots of confidence going into the 5th round of the Scottish Cup against Celtic. Although they have come out as well with a 2-0 victory, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Join me again in a minute and we will play that 5th round cup tie. Welcome back for the Celtic game, viewers. A couple of changes. Tavernier returns after his suspension. However, Katic is suspended today, so Bellotti comes in at centre back. Erza comes back into the starting 11 instead of Brewster. Kai Kennedy's knee injury has damaged some knee cartilage, so he's only out for, thankfully he's only out for 5 to 6 weeks, so it's quite a minor injury in the grand scale of things. It could have been a lot worse. So Collado comes in his place in the midfield, and that leaves the starting 11 as the bus in goal, Maxwell at left back, Bellotti and Gordon in the centre with Tavernier at right back, Lever and Dela Cruz in the centre, Kent on the left, Rowan on the right once again, and Collado in behind Erza. Looking for a good performance from Erza. He's not really done a lot for us in the last few games. He's maybe just running out of steam a bit after I think he's scored 25 goals this season, something like that. But we know we're going to come up against a strong Celtic team today. Tell the boys that we've got the faith to do it. We always know that this is such a big game, and especially in a Scottish Cup 5th round game. The game has kicked off here at Celtic Park. Who will be the first to get the highlight? Who will draw first blood in this game? And what I'm sure is always going to be a fiery and tight affair. Tavernier with a deep free kick. Collado just can't get there, and it is headed away by Celtic. Maxwell What can he do? Looks to find Kent on this left-hand side. Just can't find him. A Celtic are in behind here. The long ball over the top. And oh my word. It should have hit the back of the net there. The bus really didn't cover himself in glory. I'm surprised he didn't nick that from under his feet. Celtic come forward again with a highlight here on this right-hand side. Can we clear the ball away? They're in again. But a wonderful save by the bus to keep it out. And it remains 0-0 after just 15 minutes. Tell the boys to show some passion because they are not doing anything at the moment. As De La Cruz has picked up a booking already. Tavernier with a long throw-in. That's a poor throw-in that's cleared away. Maxwell on Ezo. He's just headed over from close range. A good ball in by Maxwell, who just couldn't. Who found Ezo, just couldn't direct it goalwards, and the ball went over. Maxwell again now cutting inside into Lucas. Finds De La Cruz in that centre, rolling on this right-hand side. What can he do now? Tavernier on the underlap. Tavernier into Lucas, who's just lost the ball at the edge of the area in a good position. But now Roland comes back once again, and has had a shot, and it's turned over the bar, and he's out for a corner. Kent on this right-hand side, and a poor corner in that's headed away by the Celtic centre-back. Their striker has picked up a knock already, which is a good sign for us. Hopefully that will affect his game and put him out of, well, I say put him out of action. We don't want to see any player injured, but put him out of this game. 0-0 at half-time, being quite an even first half, I would say. Both teams have had our chances, but no one's taken. Tell the boys we're not happy, and they look fired up by that. Big second half coming up here. First half comes to us, Bus with a short ball to Goldson at centre-back. Tavernier on the right, into De La Cruz now. Looks to bring it forward, and another poor ball from him in the centre. And Celtic break forward on this right-hand side now. Collado, it's a red. I thought Collado had had the foul put on. He'd fouled somebody, but Frimpong for Celtic has been sent off after just 49 minutes, and that helps our cause massively in this second half. Viewers, tell the boys we need to demand more of them, and they look focused after that bit of feedback. 65 minutes gone, nothing really to note, so we will make a substitution here. Ezo's not really done the business again today, so we'll bring Brewster on. Who else is having quite a quiet game? Kent as well on that left-hand side, not really doing anything. So we'll put De La Cruz on the left, and we'll bring Stephen Kelly on in the centre. And then just look to hopefully break this 10 men of Celtic down now in this last 15 minutes of the game. Otherwise, I suspect it will go to extra time penalties. But the Bus has made an absolute howler there, and Celtic have gone 1-0 up. What was the Bus thinking? He's got his hand to it as well. And oh, the Bus, what have you done? What have you done there? The Bus palms the ball into his own net. I'm half tempted to say that Kobo would have probably saved that. That's a rare error from the Bus. And that is a disappointing way to concede. Tell the boys to very attack now. Shoot on sight. Just do anything. Pepper that Celtic goal. As Harry Winks has signed for Celtic in this transfer window and picks up a yellow card. De La Cruz steps up and the ball's gone in. De La Cruz with 5 minutes to go. He's turned the game upside down with a wonderful free kick. I don't know if the keeper turned that onto his post. It come off the post. It's rolled across the goal line and found its way a couple of yards behind the line. And now with 3 minutes to go, it looks like we will be going to extra time and penalties. Put us down to attacking again as we started the game. We do thankfully have a third substitution still going into. It doesn't go to extra time, it goes to full time. So looks like we will be getting a replay then, viewers. So we'll tell the boys we are not happy with that, and they look fired up by that. Disappointed. I would have hoped it would have gone to extra time and penalties, just because we could have done without the game for fixture congestion. But 4 minutes to go, and De La Cruz has absolutely salvaged us there. Disappointed, especially after losing or drawing rather with 10 men. What we'll do is, viewers, we'll leave it there for today. If you join me again tomorrow's episode, we will play Celtic and Arsenal as we go back into the Champions League as well and look to progress through. We'll go through the Scottish Cup 5th rounders. I don't know what we'll do there because we're playing Celtic 2 games in a row, and I think the game in the SPL will probably be the one where we go level on games with them and could potentially overtake them in the league. And then, like I said, we will open our knockout stages of the Champions League against Arsenal. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for more next time.